On the news tonight, Governor Dauda Lawal expressed commitment to improving welfare of civil servants. State Security Trust Fund seek for support from traditional and religious leaders. Plus, cleric warns intending pilgrims against immoral acts throughout period of Hajj exercise and beyond. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to NTA Gusau News at 7. My name is Elias Salau and the news in full. Governor Dauda Lawal says his administration vision for public service reform goes beyond infrastructures. He made this known at the unveiling of renovated Block C of the JB Yakubu State Secretariat Complex in Gusau as part of his 2-year anniversary. Correspondent has more.
And renovation of JB Yakubu Secretariat Phase 2 by His Excellency Dr. Dauda Lawal, Executive Governor, Zamfara State, May 2025.
The second-year anniversary of Governor Dauda Lawal has been characterized by the commissioning of laudable projects executed since his assumption of office. The latest is the commissioning of the Block C of the JB Yakubu State Secretariat that has been transformed into a modern, fully furnished and dignified structure.
The renovation of Block C was executed at the contract sum of 1,086 million naira, while the provision of furniture at the cost of 751 million naira.
Governor Lawal, who noted that his administration's vision for public service reforms goes beyond infrastructure, said it focuses on creating a motivated and professional civil service. Other milestones achieved by the governor include the settlement of gratuity arrears to the tune of over 13 billion naira, timely payment of pension, and end-of-year bonus for the state civil servants. In their remarks, head of the state civil service, Yakubu Haidara, and Secretary to the State Government Abubakar Nakwada said the initiative will motivate the workforce and strengthen institutional governance. With the commission of Block C of the State Secretariat, the total renovation of the office complex is near completion. In Gusau, Haliru Muhammad, NTA News.
Traditional and religious leaders in Zamfara State have vowed to continue contributing their quota towards ending the lingering insecurity in the state. This came to the fore during the interactive session with traditional and religious leaders on the challenges of insecurity and the way forward, organized by the Zamfara State Security Trust Fund. Correspondent Bello Sani reports.
Traditional and religious leaders are key allies in the fight against insecurity. Their deep-rooted community ties, moral authority, and local knowledge make them indispensable in efforts to create safer and more stable societies. In line with this, the Zamfara State Security Trust Fund engaged traditional and religious leaders to foster collaboration and rally community support in combating banditry and other criminal activities across the state. The chairman of the Zamfara State Security Trust Fund, Brigadier General Abdulkadir Abubakar Gumi, retired, emphasized that engaging traditional and religious leaders is critical for effective collaboration and synergy in addressing state security issues. On his part, the Secretary of the Zamfara State Security Trust Fund, Hamza Muhammad, stated that the collaborative approach underscores the state's commitment to involving all stakeholders, particularly traditional institutions, in the quest to restore peace and stability in Zamfara. The chairman of the Zamfara State Council of Chiefs and Emir of Anka, Alhaji Attahiru Muhammad Ahmad, along other critical stakeholders, highlighted the specific security challenges facing their communities and proposed solutions, stressing their readiness to do whatever it takes to address the protracted insecurity in the state.
We chatted, we discussed, and profiled solutions and recommendations for ways to achieve lasting peace.
The interactive session concluded with renewed hope that the prevailing security challenges in Zamfara will soon become a thing of the past. In Gusau, Bello Sani Maradon, NTA News.
The Federal High Court sitting in Gusau has once again adjourned the case filed by private legal practitioner Mohammed Bashir Musa Kanuma against the Zamfara State government and 2 others challenging the legality of state's ban on political gatherings. The adjournment followed a submission by the Council to the respondent requesting additional time to file a counter-affidavit in response to an application for amendment filed by the applicants. Correspondent Bella Sani complete the reports.
In continuation of hearing on the case filed by private legal practitioner Muhammad Bashir Kanuma against the Zamfara state government and two others challenging the legality of the state government on banning of political gatherings was again adjourned. Earlier at the court hearing, the applicant Muhammad Musa Kanuma presented an application seeking amendments to the original motion.
I filed an application for amendment of the originating process, but the counsel to the first and second respondent, that is the Zamfara State Government and Attorney General, objected to moving the application, though he has no file, a counter affidavit to object to the application.
Later, the counsel to the respondents sought an adjournment to enable them to file a counter affidavit in response to an application by the applicant seeking amendment to the original motion.
After a long argument, the court advised that since we didn't file counter to that amendment, including the police, they have not filed any processes. So they also sought for additional time to enable them joint issues. Likewise, we also file additional counter affidavit challenging the motion for the amendment.
The presiding judge granted the request and postponed the case to 24th of June 2025. In Gusau, Bello Sani Maradon, NTA News.
Prospective pilgrims in the state have been enjoined to fear Allah wherever they are and avoid committing prohibited acts while in the Holy Land. This was the central message of Al-Qali Sanusi Muhammad Magami while presenting weekly preaching in Gusau on the topic, the values of Mecca and Medina. Correspondent Umar Adam was there for NTA News.
This week preaching centered on the values of Mecca and Medina in Islam and the need for every Muslim, especially prospective pilgrims, to adhere strictly to the rules guiding staying in those two cities. Presenting the topic, Al-Qali Sanusi Muhammad Magami gave some insight on the history of Mecca, right from Prophet Ibrahim, his wife Hajaru, and son Ismail, as well as some of the sacred values attached to the holy city. He further describes the city of Mecca at the center of the world, and Allah has prohibited stealing, hunting, and the felling of trees in it. The scholar also made some comparative analysis between the values of Mecca and the city of Medina. The Commissioner Ministry for Religious Affairs, represented by the Director Administration of the Ministry, Salih Umar Yahuda, highlighted some of the benefit of reciting Surah Al-Kahfi and seeking Allah's forgiveness every Friday. He appreciated the support of the state government and other individuals in sustaining the weekly preaching. In Gusau, Umar Adam, NTA News.
Muslims in the country have been advised to be brothers keepers by emulating action of companion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Deputy Imam of the Law Course Jumaat Mosque Student Wada Gusau, Dr. Bashir Isa gave the advice while presenting Friday's sermon in the mosque. Correspondent Umar Adams reports.
This week Friday sermon focused on how the behaviors of Muslims is supposed to be and how we lack cohesion and assistance among ourselves for our overall well-being. Deputy Imam Dr. Bashir Isa, who delivered the sermon at Locust Jumaat Mosque Student Wada Gusau, said Muslims are supposed to help one another during every situation. The Imam further advised the Muslims to feed their wealth for the sake of Allah by emulating the actions of companion of the Prophet Muhammad, Abdurrahman bin Auf. Dr. Isa also encouraged the Muslims to be their brothers' keepers, while expressing dismay over our behaviors, as it contravenes that of the Prophet Muhammad's companions, peace be upon them. The Imam also called on the Muslims to appreciate the numerous blessings of Allah on us and be united. In Gusau, Umar Adam, NTA News.
Viewers, with this report, we come to the end of our today's news. Good night.